everyone. We welcome you to the series premiere of Destiny 2 Renegades. Well, I gotta say, we are finally here. We are all together and reunited after a long time. Well, gotta say...
Hey, Hero.
Never mind, we'll wait till the cutscene's over.
Because I do. And now they've shown me a vision I can't shake. They did a number on you too, I reckon. What is it they call you? The weapon. You and me. We saved the system. Saved everybody. And 3 of the 9 left us with a prophecy. Find the 9, or everything dies. The Vanguard classified the prophecy. Kepler never happened. That don't sit with me. Because the 9 are everywhere. Every when. And now, there's rumors of new threats. Ones we didn't see coming. That doesn't just happen. It's the 9, and I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, weapon?
Find the 9. Ikora and I have been heads down for the last 2 months, and we're no closer to knowing what the prophecy means. But the death of 3 has changed Earth, even if it's not obvious to the naked eye. Infrastructure damaged by matter transmutation. Nitrogen replacing oxygen in localized areas. The Vanguard is understandably fixated on controlling the chaos, but citizens can tell something's off. It's dangerous, institutional navel-gazing. You forget to look up. So I've been feeding intel to a good friend. He sees what I'm seeing.
Specs tipped me off there's something new on the horizon. I knew without a doubt the 9 were involved. So I rounded up crew to prove it. Eris, the god of vengeance herself. Ido, resident bookworm. And Astray. Seems the Vanguard assigned a warlock of the Praxic Order to be my hall monitor. On Norma Hall. Our crew kicked in the door on these Cabal upstarts and just scored an encrypted disk. Now, my ghost has the info and it's time to throw it in the Vanguard's face.
There better be intel on that desk. Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you.
Not now, Honor.
Guardian, we need an engine boost. That's the red line into the square socket. Thank you. She's listening. Pull up.
No backseat pilot.
Whatever's in that data disk, they're willing to kill for. We have to get it home and decrypted, quick. Just keep this rust bucket flying.
Watch it out, Nor. Our ship's been flying safe longer than our hero in the engine room has been alive. Tell her ain't no rust on this bucket.
Bickering won't save us.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing. That's it. Everybody out. That means you too, Hero.
The Imperium troops are boarding. We can't let them take back the disc.
Hide yourselves. We're not done fighting yet, Ido.
Who's using that name? Get moving, will ya?
Look like a cabal.
I've been waiting so long for this. Dredge and hope.
Yeah, Cabal looked like Callus, nearly. The former handmaiden of the Witness.
I wish our first mission together was under better circumstances. I'm Hanor Mahal, a Praxic warlock. Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told me the Drifter had changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war. He was told not to engage. The Praxic Order skirts the rules to enforce them for the Vanguard. I'm trying to keep this crew safe. You have an opportunity to prove it.
A lot of
The
Cabal.
Drifter needs our assistance.
Seems like the Empire is on the ship for no good reason.
I'll head for the tractor emitters. Shut them down. They won't catch us again.
Ugh! Taking fire.
We've downloaded the schematics. Drifter's ghost seems distressed.
I believe she's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost for a scoundrel.
Unlikely. They hate each other, but she did manage to ping his location on the ship's schematics.
Hi. I still got the fight left in me, in this old veteran. Seems like these Cabal still service, or in service to the Witness. Yeah, join a grave with him. Imperial scum.
Legions of the Barrent Imperium, hear my call over the mountains and the seas. The lights have corrupted our Empress. She has drunk from their lives and abandoned Torobatl for the city. We've bled for them, for their city. I implore you, bleed them in return.
It's been a long time since I've played games. Oh yeah. Now this is like the good old times. Callus and the Witness are dead. Hopefully they don't get resurrected. That would be scary if the Witness was resurrected. Alright, so we need to find another way up. And my theory suggests getting on this Cabal cruiser gets us to the next room.
Their defenses. I recognize the ablative design. Keitel had shared some theoretical schemas with the Vanguard. None of it was practical. Yet, Imperium's tech doesn't add up.
Yeah! And he called for reinforcements. Well, still serve the Witness, don't you? I bet you guys could share a handsome grave with him. Ouch. Level 49.
This aberrant Imperium and their panoply are like no Cabal we've encountered. How did they rise so quickly?
Keitel's BattleNet references Variant as the legionary species. No other data.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can hack it.
Things happen fast these days. A new threat pops up. Drifter calls you and asks you to be on his ship the next morning.
He had good reason to put a crew together and move quickly. A vision. I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission for a former criminal because Drifter had a vision.
Navigate the maintenance tunnel. We could do that too. These Cabal used to serve Callus and the Witness. And they still do.
It's a lot of risk to save one reckless criminal. We already have the Imperium's data.
A criminal? You know he has not been such for some time, Anor. You claim to know his heart. But he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times.
Maybe. But he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con. Like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain himself.
Guardian. I sense him through the darkness.
Oh,
The Drifter.
no!
They have him in holding. His captor wields something familiar. An entropic stillness. Stasis? He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
I wonder how we're gonna get up there. Okay, this part is a little bit tricky for my tastes. Man. Well, if the Empire wanted to keep us out, they would have done so like crazy. Oh, looky there. There's a access way. I think we can maintenance through our way. And that'll work. Never thought of that before. Whoa. Okay. So we gotta get it. Oh, I see how they're doing it. Hey, Facey Unbroken. How you doing? Ooh. Uh-oh, somebody's jealous. Oh, tartar sauce. It's alright, it's coming back down. And I'll hop aboard, ride my way up.
Guardian, I forgot to mention I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Oh, goodness. Doing good. Oh, goodness. Why they put me in here for? I'm doing alright. And you doing good, it looks. Be careful. We got monsters in here. Uh-oh. That's not good, ah! Are these walls moving? It sure looks like it.
Guardian, I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help. Her hack gave her control of the compactor systems. She's working on it. Hold on. I can't look.
Hurry up!
Oh, glad you're okay, Guardian.
Oh, kind of reminds me of that Star Wars movie where Han, Leia, Luke, Chewie, they were in the trash compactor on the Death Star. Jeez Louise, it scared the crud out of me. But I'm doing pretty good there, hero.
You're in the detention zone. Drifters nearby.
Close enough to radio you. Hey, I'm up to my chin in stasis.
Are you all right?
Hearing you makes it so, Moonlight.
I've almost reached the tractor emitters. Get the drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the dredgens behind. This light bearer, his name's Bale. Dredgen Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. The Nine ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredgen Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the Outer Nine. Your clotted, spilled blood denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
How? This is the soul of a celestial body. One of the Nine. They are speaking without the emissary. You've done well to find him, Guardian. My new throne may be able to assist us against the Nine. Each slain Imperium soldier I shall attempt to tithe to a communion with the Nine. Surely they will answer.
Oh, where's Duncan when I need him? Ooh. The Empire's putting up a fight. Shit, we've faced off worse.
Can you access that console, Guardian? Releasing the prisoners could be a boon to us.
Incoming! Ugh! Kinda like the time when we went up against Callus on Neomuna. Oh, thank you, boys, for the reinforcements.
Eris, Guardian, we're on a closed line. Eido isn't read in. If the Nine are behind this, we should give Lodi a call. This is beyond Praxic expertise. And yours.
If Lodi was unaware that a Nine uplifted a Dredgen, what information could he possibly have?
3 of the 9 is dead. Turmoil is brewing on Earth. The Drifter's vision is 9 in origin. And you refuse help?
The God of Vengeance doesn't need an emissary.
I see more crazies up ahead.
shutting down the tractor emitters now. Don't wait for me to take off if you're in danger. We've got the Drifter, and his ghost has the Imperium data. But, Guardian, we have bigger problems. If the Nine are enabling this Dredgen Bale, we both know how catastrophic their influence can be. The rest of the city doesn't. Vanguard has decreed everything we learned on Kepler, the prophecy, all of it, remain classified. We can't rely on official support. But the Drifter was right to act on his vision. I can admit that.
Uh-oh. Seem like we got more Imperial troops headed our way. Look like the Empire is desperate. Ouch! Oh, they're throwing everything they have at me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Ouch. I'm a sitting duck. Looks like an Imperial walker. Manned by Cabal. What the heck? There's two of them? Yeah, there is, isn't there? Okay, they got me pinned down. It's a good thing they can't get me right here.
Ease up, Guardian. That vehicle you just cored out has an ejection system.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
Need something that's got a little bit more kick on it. Sweet business, here we come. Oh yeah. Alright, come on, boys. Another Imperial walker down. Alright, that looks like the end of the Imperial troops for this sector.
Damn, lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Vale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Okay, fine. You talk like the emissary talks. It can't be the Nine, and that's why it has to be. No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith? Knock that off. Just tell Arnor to hurry up and disable that tractor beam so we can blow this fuel depot.
Yeah.
Get those engines running, hero, and I'll take us out of here. We don't want to be anywhere near that dredging. One of the Nine. Vale's no emissary, but one of them's still wearing him like a suit.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
It's an Inquisitor.
The Drifter belongs with us. It's in his nature. He has so much to teach.
He isn't the mentor you want. The Drifter left your cult long ago. I can tell you're new blood, untrained. Does Dredgenvale know you mock his name?
Not mockery. Continuity. I carry the mantle now. And I know you, Elnor. You're a Praxic warlock. You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
The more you push to keep him, the more I'm inclined to resist. You're following the footsteps of Guardian killers. Why do you hate your own kind so much?
No more questions.
As you wish.
Oh, that was a heavy fighting. Got it. Yeah, sure is taking its sweet time to load now, isn't it? Actually, what I'm going to do... Oh, goodness. Whew. Oh, man. Sure is taking its time. Yeah, we've been live for almost 1 full hour on here. Okay, why is it taking forever to get on here? Ah, finally. About time we load in.
Checking. Transfer.
And cannon.
Check, check, check.
Let's grab everything that we can off of these 300s. And then we'll start infusing them.
I don't usually follow the Crucible, no.
Let's check. You must have messages.
You know what? My Risk Runner.
Eververse has the goods.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Guardian, you know fully well this mission is not above board. I understand the Imperium is clearly a threat, but I cannot overemphasize that my hands are tied. After the witness, don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction, and I wish I had the power to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust you'll comply, Guardian?
Farewell.
Alright, we gotta go speak with the Drifter.
I need to know the specs before we can fill that order.
It's not so bad here.
You know, and I gotta say, it's been a long time since we've actually been back in Destiny. You know, after the Witness and Callus, both of them
Luck out there, Guardian.
had died in the last war. Well, now I gotta say, we're on to another war. Thanking the Rebel Alliance. Getting going. The Galactic Empire trying to roll across the galaxy. Probably fast travel over there. I don't know where he is.
He should go into the crucible. How you living? Careful with that. Careful with that. Careful with that. Don't waste this. See you on Europa, brother.
Alright, so we need to look. Well, I guess we'll return to orbit. The Thwarsis outpost. So it looked like we found our way. Well, we're going pretty good on here. the Thwarsis outposts.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Imperium disk in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed Praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the Nine weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The Nine are backing the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that Junior Dredgen, but they're pulling his strings, too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship, Bale knew me as a Dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the Nine. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the zero you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. Join the Shadow. Raise his tools against what wrongs you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
Sounds like BB-8 now. Been analyzing Imperium tech. There's an energy signature in it. That may be anti-light in nature. And my Ghost Blue picked today to go rebel on me. Thought I'd been behaving lately too. She says she'd like your help getting her voice back online. She's lost it. Helping me out a long time ago. Do her this solid, yeah? She's never asked me for this. Nab some kit bash parts around Tharsis. Yeah, kinda sound like the Drifter, Nelly.
Hey there, hero. I'm leaving a few breadcrumbs for you, just in case things go sideways. I know what it looks like, dragging the crew into an out behind Zavala's back, but you saw that vision the Nine sent me. It ain't just another bad dream. They were vague as usual, but I know they're threatening Eris, straight up. And you know how that sits with me. I can't change fate. Better to lean into it. That's what I learned on Kepler. So if I have to make some desperate moves out there, just know it's for a good reason. And I never meant to hurt any of you. Who's the hero now, Hotshot?
That looked like a door right there. Oh, I see. So, I guess what we do... I see where we have to go. Here we go. This place I was looking for. Let's see, so, Spider? We need to find Spider. Okay, we can't get past these ray shields. I guess there's another way. No, I don't think so. Well, we'll figure this thing out. Why is there a marker pointed right there? Yeah, $39.99 for Renegades. Now that is something good. I think Destiny 2 is back. We're having a new series. And it's pretty good. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna need some help and stuff on how to talk to Spider. How is this want to be a Star Wars DLC? Well, hello there, Caleb. I know, it kinda does. Empire Saga. Been a while since I had to stop in and say hi. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna see if we can find some help on how to get to Spider. Because there might be a way to get to him. Shit. Well, let me see if Tharsis Expanse. See if I could look that up to set to see if well, we're trying to figure this thing out. I do apologize if I am boring, y'all. But we're going to try to figure a way to get the Spider. I guess what we have to do is go through the cantina. Drink more milk, you donkey. Very funny, Caleb. Okay, well, what do I have to do to get past this ray shield? Yeah, still figuring this thing out. Okay, so we've been through that level. Alright, we went through that level. We're searching up for help and stuff. Alright, so look like we are getting close to where we need to be. Alright, so we're over here. Okay, pretty much hit an ad. We're still figuring it out, guys. Just bear with me. Oh, so wait, where does he go? Oh, you know what? Hang on. We need to go back in and see if we can find this guy. Oh, okay, so... Ah! So there's an upstairs part to that. Okay, well, there's the hint.
If you're eager to deal death, I'm happy to help.
Complete mission. Welcome to the frontier.
What is your Earth fate? If we meet again?
Well, there we go. Okay, so we found it. I had a little trouble trying to find this thing. Yeah. Well, glad you guys bared with me. That's a pretty good idea. Man.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
Man, that looks like Tatooine or Jakku or something. Ouch.
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
Alright. Well, use revitalize ability. Okay, we're gonna need some help. Yeah, don't want to stay up all night. Alright, here we go. And I'll probably get another hint of what I need to do, so we will take a few minutes. Okay, so what did he do there?
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
losers come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost. Regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escape their flagship. From the Drifter, you started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold, the glory of the Syndicate Border Wars.
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
signs of my salvage kindle. The flare is still active up ahead. My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. I can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo. Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tharsis. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers.
Well, I think we need to go ahead and get in bed. I mean, we'll do this episode again. And yeah, so far, I'm getting pretty tired, so. It has been a long day, and I'm ready for bed. I feel like I'm drowsy. But anyway, we got another episode coming up, so don't forget, we'll have that at least by tomorrow night for you guys. Well, anyway, see y'all again in the next one.